Have burning questions about leadership? Dr. Andrea has the answers. Elevate your career with expert insights while learning about emerging trends. No judgment, just honesty. Boost your confidence and control your narrative. Dr. Andrea, Leadership Redefined.
Welcome back to the Ask Dr. Andrea show. This is Grace Ann Johnson, and I'm so excited that I get to be a part of this with you. Now, Dr. Andrea, we
Yes,
have
ma'am.
another question for you.
I love
And
it. Give it to me.
this one goes, we have flexible hours, but the expectation is that we are to be in the office. One team member seems to be incognito. As long as the work gets done, that's what primarily matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, that messes up with our morale booster for the team. What would you recommend?
See, this is a real sticky situation because we had the work from home. We just came out of the pandemic. And I'm just going to assume that there's no reason, because you didn't provide any, right? Reason as to why this person is consistent. They just decided to say, hey, I'm just not going to, they're just kind of rolling their own role, doing their own thing. And so what I would recommend is to say, I'm just going to say, Amy, hi, have a conversation with Amy and say, hi, Amy, how are you? Now, let's assume that even if the work is getting done, there's always training and development and skill development that these employees can be doing. So this is not, but at the same time, this is not just about having a warm seat or body in the office. And so so we need to talk about expectations, but you don't want to do it in a way where it seems like you're coming down on someone. What you're just trying to do is to set ground rules. And that's how you start. And he said, and I'm going to pretend that Grace is the person. I'm just calling her Amy. Can we do a little role playing quickly, Grace? Will you just follow along with me, right?
Sure.
And so I'm just going to assume that Amy slash Grace is the person that's having the challenge. And so I'm going to say, Amy, thank you so much for coming and taking some time during your schedule today. And I just want to say thank you for all of the hard work that you have put in and what you're doing to make sure that this department and company is a great success. Mm-hmm. And so I want to start by saying that you're not in trouble. I know that people assume that, and especially when you start hearing positive things to start with, people are like, oh no, you're setting me up. No one's setting you up. Okay. I just want to have a little talk and talk about some ground rules that we have in the office, expectations. And really, this is just, consider this more informative than anything else. Okay. That's how I would start and say, okay, so Amy, I know that we have a flexible work schedule, but our core hours are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. These are the core hours. So what does that mean? That means between that time frame that people should be in the office. Mm-hmm. However, if you're, and even though you might work from home from later or something like that, these are the core hours that we expect you to be here. Now, the great thing is that there's a plethora of training and development that you can do in the event that you have finished your core work responsibilities during the day. And the great thing about taking the extra time in the afternoon to do some of this training and development is that it can help to fast track your career in other areas. So it's really a win-win situation. And in addition to that, when you're here as you do your training and development, or whatever that you need, mentoring or whatever, you can ask and pull upon the people here in the office and get that real-time information. So as long as we can primarily be here during the core working hours, and if you have extra time, I would strongly recommend, if this is something that you're looking to develop yourself, because whether you stay here or go to another company, it's always good to have these skill sets in your pocket that you could pull upon anytime you need. Do you have any questions for me?
So you're saying that I need to be at my desk or in the office
during the core hours.
During the 9. Okay. During the core
during the
hours.
core hours. Now, if there's something that you have to leave early or you need to modify your work schedule, these are still things absolutely available to you. They have not gone. But it's just really helpful that when the team is together during core hours, right? So in other words, if you came in at 10, that's okay. I mean, sometimes we hit traffic. You know how it is in the DC area. You know, it just has to be overcast and no one's looking at you like that. That's not what we're saying. But if the team can be together during the core hours, because it also has to do with camaraderie, development with your other peers, getting to know each other, supporting other projects, having them support you. So there's a wide range of benefits of being during these core hours. However, if something changes or a schedule adjustment needs to be made, we can absolutely address any of one of those things.
Okay, I totally understand. And what if I'm not feeling very comfortable in being in the office most times?
Well, we would have to discuss why that would be and what we can do to help to make you more comfortable, because you need to, it's important for me that you feel comfortable as well, because you are an important part of this team. So whatever we need to do to support you to make sure that you can be here comfortably, I absolutely want to do that.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And open door policy, if you need anything else, please reach out to me. And again, if we need to adjust anything in your schedule, we can absolutely do that. So this is not a punishment or a reprimand. This is just, let's be together so we can really develop as a team, because we spent so many years apart that it's time that we come together again.
And when do you want me to start reflecting what we just talked about? Is it right now, like immediately, or can I wait?
Oh yeah, no, there's no waiting. There's no waiting. This is now, if you had a previous arrangement or something today, then absolutely, you understand what I mean? Absolutely, you take care of what you have to do. But we start as soon as we can, which I would assume today, if not tomorrow.
Okay.
But if you need to make arrangements until you can adjust your schedule back, for childcare or anything like that, then let me know. This is not like this is not a punishment. We just want to get everyone together. So if you have a childcare or something like not even childcare, just a care issue, because you look, please let me know so I can give you enough time to make the necessary arrangements so you can be with us. And again, this is not like a reprimand. We just want to develop together. But I also know that you have a life and you have responsibilities. And I want to make sure that you're able to take care of your responsibilities so you feel comfortable coming back.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thanks so much, Amy. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it, because this is not a one and all, like one and done, or it has to be this way. That's because people, you have to understand at the end of the day, we are still human beings. And kindness and just little compassion and empathy. And this goes with leading with empathy. And if you want to understand how to be an empathetic, but forthcoming but empathetic leader at the same time, then come and talk to me, because we do executive coaching and we do leadership training and we do cultural development, because it's not one person's responsibility to help form the culture of an organization.
So at American Management and Leadership Design, you guys do those things.
We do all of that. What do? We fix businesses and we strengthen leadership. And so I want you to be a strong leader, and I want you to teach others how to be strong leaders as well. And so how do you do that? You scan that QR code, you make an appointment, and let's do great things together. Awesome. And that's it. Thanks so much for that question, Grace. That was pretty awesome. I guess we'll wait for the next segment then. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for joining the Ask Dr. Andrea show. Scan the QR code to submit your question today. Boost confidence, master communication, and leverage your talents. Dr. Andrea, Leadership Redefined.